As goodness begins to touch your life in ways you didn't expect, you'll notice something shifting inside you first before anything changes on the outside. Gratitude will rise naturally, not forced, not rehearsed, but real, deep, and steady. Whether you're surrounded by others in moments of worship or completely alone in the quiet of your day, appreciation for who I am and what I have carried you through will begin to overwhelm you. Praise will no longer be something you offer only when things are going well. It will become your instinct even when answers are still unfolding. You will trust my character so fully that challenges won't silence your faith, they'll refine it. You'll realize that worship isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about knowing who holds everything together even when it isn't. Your connection to spiritual community will deepen in ways that feel intentional, not accidental. You'll stop feeling like an observer and start recognizing that you were always meant to belong, to contribute, to matter. Relationships will form that sharpen you, strengthen you, and walk with you through growth instead of competing with it. You'll begin to see your place clearly, not because you chased it, but because alignment found you. Gifts that were dormant will start to activate, and abilities you didn't know were within you will surface at the exact moment they're needed. Nothing will feel rushed, yet nothing will feel delayed either. Opportunities to serve will appear naturally, fitting your passions and your capacity instead of draining you. Some doors will surprise you, but deep down you'll recognize them. You've been prepared for them quietly over time. Influence will come not through noise, but through consistency. People will begin to seek your guidance, not because you demanded authority, but because wisdom has been shaped in you through waiting, obedience, and endurance. Teaching moments will arise without effort. Mentoring relationships will develop without force. Your life will speak before your words do. What you once thought was just survival will become your testimony. The very seasons that stretched you will now strengthen others. You'll find yourself encouraging people who are standing where you once stood, offering hope that feels real because you lived it. Your story won't be dramatic for attention, it will be powerful because it's honest. And through it, others will realize that breakthrough is not reserved for a few, but available to those who stay faithful. Your understanding of me will move beyond theory. You will witness movement where logic said there was no solution. You will see doors open where effort failed. Situations that reached human limits will shift in ways only divine intervention could explain. These moments will permanently change how you view difficulty. What once felt like resistance will begin to look like invitation, an opportunity to witness power rather than fear limitation. My love will unfold to you in layers. Each revelation will stretch your understanding further than the last, until what you once thought was love now feels small compared to what you're discovering. You'll realize my love isn't passive or symbolic, it's active, shaping circumstances, redirecting paths, and creating opportunities where none existed. This love will become your confidence in approaching me, your security when things feel uncertain, and your motivation to love others even when they fall short. Your faith will mature quietly but decisively. It will move from hoping I can help to knowing I will. From believing I care to experiencing that care in tangible ways that remove doubt. Prayer will shift from constant asking to deep gratitude. You'll thank me not just for what you see, but for what you trust is already unfolding behind the scenes. Peace will stop being occasional and start becoming familiar. You'll learn how to access calm in the middle of storms, clarity during uncertainty, and steadiness when others are overwhelmed. This peace will speak louder than explanation. People will notice it. It will become evidence of my presence in your life without you needing to say a word. Joy will rise from a deeper place than circumstances. Not excitement tied to outcomes, but joy rooted in identity. You'll stop defining yourself by success, failure, or approval. This joy will sustain you in difficulty and multiply in celebration. It will become the foundation beneath everything you do. Your discernment will sharpen. You'll recognize my voice more clearly, distinguishing between impulse and instruction, between fear and wisdom. This clarity will protect you and enable you to guide others with understanding rather than reaction. You'll sense spiritual dynamics more clearly, responding with intention instead of confusion. As you learn to cooperate rather than strive, my spirit will move through your life with consistency. Insight will come naturally. Wisdom will flow without effort. Healing words, timely prayers, and moments of divine clarity will happen through you, not because you tried to make them happen, but because you allowed them. The authority forming within you will not come from position, but from endurance. You've walked through difficulty with faith, and now you stand equipped to speak life into confusion, pray with confidence, and bring hope to those who feel lost. Your leadership will feel steady, compassionate, and grounded, not rushed, not loud, but unshakable. And this is only the beginning. What you don't see yet is how much has already been arranged ahead of you. While you were focused on surviving one day at a time, I was aligning outcomes, positioning people, and preparing moments that would arrive exactly when you were ready to carry them. Nothing in your waiting season was wasted. Every delay strengthened discernment, every closed door refined desire, every unanswered prayer was shaping trust. Soon, you'll look back and realize timing wasn't punishment, it was protection. You will begin to recognize that opposition didn't come because you were weak, but because you were becoming dangerous to darkness. Resistance was never a sign to retreat, it was confirmation that growth was underway. The pressure you felt was not meant to crush you, but to form depth, endurance, and authority within you. You were never abandoned in those moments. I was closer than you realized, guiding you through paths that would later make sense. As you move forward, clarity will replace confusion. Decisions that once felt overwhelming will become simpler, not because life gets easier, but because your understanding gets sharper. You'll know when to wait and when to move. You'll sense when silence is wisdom and when speaking is necessary. This confidence won't come from control, it will come from trust. People will notice a shift in you, not because you announce it, but because peace carries weight. Your presence will bring calm into tense spaces. Your words will bring direction where uncertainty lingers. You won't need to defend who you are, your consistency will do that for you. Even those who doubted you will begin to recognize the strength that was built quietly over time. There will be moments when you're tempted to rush ahead, but you'll learn the power of restraint. You'll realize that obedience produces greater results than effort alone. When you choose alignment over impulse, doors will open effortlessly. Opportunities that once felt out of reach will meet you where you are. And when success arrives, it won't overwhelm you because you've been prepared internally long before it appeared externally. Your prayers will start to sound different, less desperation, more confidence, less fear, more expectation. You'll stop asking if I'm listening and start trusting that movement is already in progress. Even when answers take time, you won't panic, you'll rest. That rest will become your strength. You will understand that faith is not ignoring reality, but standing firm while reality changes. You'll witness transformation not only around you, but within you. Old patterns will lose their grip, old fears will lose their voice. What once triggered anxiety will now invite prayer. What once caused doubt will now build resolve. You'll begin to walk with authority that doesn't need validation. You won't chase approval or fear rejection. You'll move with purpose, grounded in identity rather than outcome. This confidence will not make you distant, it will make you compassionate. You'll understand people more deeply because you've walked through struggle yourself. There will be moments when your obedience influences lives you may never fully see. Seeds you plant will grow long after you've moved on. Impact will extend beyond what you measure. And you'll realize that significance isn't about recognition, it's about faithfulness. When challenges arise again, and they will, you won't respond the same way. You'll remember what I've already carried you through. Fear will no longer lead your decisions, trust will. And even when the path feels unfamiliar, you'll move forward knowing you are not alone, not unprepared, and not late. Everything unfolding now is connected to where you're going. The strength you carry, the wisdom you've gained, and the peace you've developed are all evidence that transformation is already happening. And what's coming next will require the version of you that has been shaped in silence. What you're stepping into now will feel unfamiliar, not because it is wrong, but because you have never walked here before. This is new ground, prepared quietly while you were being refined. You may feel moments of hesitation, but do not confuse hesitation with fear. It is simply awareness. You understand now that every step carries weight, and that wisdom often moves slower than impulse. Trust that this awareness is part of your growth. You will notice that not everything needs your reaction anymore. Situations that once demanded urgency will now meet discernment. You will pause where you once rushed. You will listen where you once defended. This restraint is not weakness, it is mastery. You are learning how to move with intention rather than emotion, and that will protect what I am building through you. Some people will not understand the changes in you. They may call it distance, silence, or detachment, but what they are really seeing is maturity. You are no longer available for chaos, confusion, or cycles that drain your spirit. You are choosing peace, and peace requires boundaries. This season will teach you that not everyone is meant to walk with you where you are going, and that is not loss, it is alignment. You will feel a deeper confidence rising, not loud or aggressive, but steady and unshakable. It will come from knowing who you are and whose you are. You will stop explaining yourself to those who were never meant to understand you. Your life will speak for you. Your consistency will answer questions your words never could. There will be moments when opportunities appear suddenly, and you may wonder if you are ready. Remember this. Readiness is not the absence of fear, but the presence of trust. You were prepared in ways you did not notice at the time. Every lesson, every delay, every disappointment added depth to your capacity. You are more equipped than you think. You will also recognize that success does not require you to abandon humility. In fact, humility will become your strength. It will keep you teachable, grounded, and aware of the source behind every blessing. You will walk confidently without becoming hardened, and generously without becoming depleted. Your faith will now operate from a place of assurance. You will no longer need constant signs to believe. You will recognize movement even in stillness. You will trust that progress is happening even when the pace is quiet. This kind of faith is rare. It is built through endurance, not convenience. When challenges arise, you will no longer ask why they exist. Instead, you will ask how to move wisely through them. You understand now that resistance does not cancel purpose, it refines it. You will respond with patience, strategy, and prayer rather than panic. You are becoming someone who carries influence without chasing it, authority without force, strength without hardness. And as this continues, you will realize something important. You are no longer waiting for permission to step into what you were called to. You are already walking in it, and the next season will not announce itself loudly. It will arrive quietly, steadily, and undeniably, just like the work that was done inside you to prepare for it. The moment you have been waiting for is not a single event, it is a cascade. Opportunities, breakthroughs, and revelations will arrive layered and intertwined, each one preparing the ground for the next. You will notice patterns forming in ways you did not plan, connections appearing where you never expected, and resources arriving just as they are needed. Everything will converge with precision, and you will know that this orchestration could not have been accidental. Expect moments of awe that will stop you in your tracks. Moments when you witness the impossible becoming possible, when doors open that no one else could have opened, and when your own potential exceeds your imagination. You will see the invisible hand guiding circumstances, arranging alliances, and redirecting paths with perfect timing. There will be tests, yes, but they will feel different now. They will no longer shake your foundation, they will sharpen it. You will recognize that these tests are not obstacles but confirmations, signals that you are on the right path and that the breakthrough you are approaching is authentic and inevitable. You will find yourself drawn to people, places, and opportunities that align with your vision even before you consciously understand why. This is your intuition calibrated by experience, your discernment sharpened, your spirit attuned to the rhythm of what is about to unfold. You will recognize those who will walk with you and those who will fall away, and you will no longer fear either. Both are necessary for the journey. Your capacity to receive will expand. Blessings will no longer feel limited or sporadic. They will feel abundant, continuous, and meant to be shared. You will handle them with wisdom, steward them with integrity, and deploy them with purpose. Generosity will become effortless because you will understand that the more you give, the more the universe responds, compounding in ways that transform not only your life but the lives of everyone around you. You will witness restoration not just for yourself but in relationships, in communities, and in situations you once thought irreparable. People who were distant will return, conflicts that seemed permanent will dissolve, and environments that felt barren will bloom with opportunity. Your life will become a magnet for reconciliation, healing, and positive transformation. The key to navigating this season will be your alignment with what is higher than yourself. Your inner world, your thoughts, faith, and emotions will determine the speed, depth, and impact of what manifests externally. When you nurture patience, integrity, and gratitude, the external world responds in kind. Expect recognition, but let it be a byproduct, not a goal. Respect, admiration, and influence will follow naturally as your results speak louder than your words. People will notice your consistency, your integrity, and your ability to operate under pressure without losing composure. Your reputation will precede you, not because you seek it, but because your life becomes proof of what is possible when faith, preparation, and divine timing intersect. And finally, you will learn the most profound lesson of all, that every blessing, every breakthrough, every answered prayer is part of a larger story, one that reaches far beyond your immediate understanding. You are not just moving forward for yourself, you are becoming a channel for impact that will ripple across generations, communities, and even nations. The influence of this season will extend in ways that you cannot yet measure, leaving a legacy of transformation that lasts long after the moment has passed. Prepare for the extraordinary, stand ready for the unexpected, keep your heart anchored in gratitude and your eyes fixed on the path. The best is not only coming, it is already arriving. And now, as all pieces of your journey converge, you will feel the weight of what has been preparing you, the magnitude of what is about to unfold. Every challenge you faced, every delay you endured, every tear you shed, they were not in vain. They were the calibration, the refining fire, the invisible alignment that has brought you to this pivotal moment. You will awaken to mornings charged with possibility, where even the smallest steps carry enormous potential. Decisions will become clearer, and your confidence will be rooted not in luck or circumstance, but in the knowledge that every move you make is guided, every action supported, every endeavor covered by providence. Your breakthrough will not be silent, it will resonate. People will notice the shift in you before you even speak. Your presence will exude authority tempered with humility, power softened by grace. Doors that were once closed will swing open, and pathways that seemed impossible will reveal themselves, illuminated in ways that defy explanation. Expect surprises, divine intersections where timing is perfect, where help arrives from unexpected sources, and where your efforts multiply beyond anything you imagined. The universe will conspire in your favor, but you will also recognize the responsibility that comes with such alignment. With great blessing comes great purpose, and you will be called not only to receive but to lead, to influence, and to lift others as you rise. Every relationship, every opportunity, every resource will converge with precision. You will find yourself at the right place, with the right people, at exactly the right time. Luck will feel like inevitability, coincidences will feel like confirmations, and every no you once feared will become the catalyst for a greater yes. This is the year where waiting ends and manifestation begins. Where faith transforms into sight, where dreams become tangible realities. Where your story is rewritten, not in pieces, but in a sweeping chapter of triumph, abundance, and influence. You will rise with resilience, move with purpose, and shine with clarity. Challenges will no longer intimidate you. They will sharpen you, strengthen you, and propel you forward. Blessings will no longer feel distant. They will pour into every area of your life, creating a rhythm of abundance, joy, and fulfillment that becomes unmistakable to everyone around you. And as you step fully into this season, know this. Nothing can stop what is coming. Not doubt, not fear, not opposition, not delay. Every force that sought to hold you back has already been overruled. Every door that was closed has been replaced with doors you could never have imagined. Every moment of waiting has been transformed into preparation for the extraordinary. So rise with confidence, with faith, with expectation. Step boldly into the fullness of what has been promised, trusting that every detail has been orchestrated perfectly, that every blessing is aligned with your highest good, and that the life you're stepping into is more magnificent than you ever dared to dream. The season of breakthrough is here. The time for manifestation is now. Your story, your legacy, your impact, everything begins to unfold in ways that exceed imagination. And through it all, you will see that the hand guiding you, sustaining you, and elevating you has never left your side. This is your moment. This is your year. This is the beginning of everything you were created to experience. Step forward with courage, with joy, with unwavering faith. The best is not only coming, it is already arriving, and it will be more glorious than you could have ever imagined. Amen.